Did you know that jingle bells were made to warn people along the road of approaching sleighs, or that most American car makers once built sleighs? If not, well, you may not know that America's foremost expert on sleighs is just down the road.
Well, maybe not just down the road. Channel 13's Andy Fales has the story.
Wow, it is a long drive to Denver, Missouri. But that's where you have to go to find Bill Engel in his glory.
Yes, yes.
He's got a captive audience today.
And you would take the box off of a traditional farm wagon and put it on here, do you see?
They're a church group from Kearney, Missouri, and they're impressed.
These sleighs are fascinating.
If you got mud, you got mud.
Bill not only looks like Santa, he's also into sleighs.
And the third characteristic is how heavy they are. I mean, they are a horse killer.
No one has more than he does.
I've never seen this many in this condition.
Nearly 300.
So you see they're about 3 inches taller.
Engel started collecting 16 years ago when he saw an old sleigh purchased at an auction, then immediately torn apart.
And I said, "What are you doing?" And they said, "All we want is the runners." I says, "What for?" And they says, "We're going to cut them down a little bit and make coffee tables."
He was offended and started buying all he could find, many from Iowa.
So I don't redo the sleighs. I try to stabilize them.
And this is about all they're used for, a history class.
You see that? You put your mother-in-law back here.
This group never got such a lesson.
I grew up in Louisiana. We didn't have much need for a sleigh down there.
We learned there were more than 5,000 sleigh manufacturers in America at the turn of the 20th century.
And the sides here are the bumpers.
The Kratzer Carriage Company of Des Moines made this one. This is a Studebaker. This, a John Deere. This is one part collection, one part shelter.
I've inherited sleighs from people I didn't even know. And they would call and they would say, I'm getting old and I want somebody to have my sleigh.
He gives regular tours and takes regular phone calls from sleigh owners who need advice.
And they tell me they went to Walmart and Walmart said, "Get this good latex and this will take care of it."
Don't paint an old sleigh. Just clean it off and call Bill.
And I'll be glad to help them any way I can.
But now it's Bill who needs some help.
You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
He's 77 and recently lost his wife. He needs a plan.
I have sold some to museums to try to save them. And it's got windmills on it painted.
He'd like to place them all in museums. He won't sell to pickers.
I've repeatedly had people come down and wanted to buy this one and offer me a big check, and I just had to tell them no.
So all he can do is keep sharing his love.
Isn't that interesting?
Maybe he'll connect with the right person, and the next great sleigh collector will make the long drive to Denver. Andy Fales, Channel 13 News.
Bill says if you have an old sleigh, the single best thing you can do for it is to bring it in from the elements and then flip it over. Write everything you know about the sleigh on the bottom so that will preserve some of its history. If you have questions about restoring, collecting, or if you want to get a tour from Bill's Sleigh Museum, you can contact him on his website, sleighworks.com.
I love it.
My dad has a big shed. I hope he wasn't watching that.
Oh, Barb.
Yeah. You know what, Bill? He is going to find some help. You know that's going to happen.
Absolutely.
That is fantastic. And what a curator of some of the coolest stuff. Love it. Buggy whips. I think maybe he should go into that one.
There you go.
Get that going on. You're right. This is a picture from yesterday. We're hanging the moon over central Iowa. A very nice setup there, Sheila. Appreciate it. Nice picture sent to us on the Facebook, and this not so nice. Although we had a lot of sunshine today, yeah, the ice is forming. Get ready. The chill is upon us. We have these temperatures that are dropping. Probably not as much snow, though, for the weekend. There's some bright spots in our 7-day. I'll show you those in a few.